people here aren't used to seeing this because we haven't been like at what feels like the end for a coach in a generation. But like generally at the end, what ends up happening is guys start lining up their future because everyone's got a family.
Of course.
Everyone's got you're worried about where your kids are going to be in school next year. You're worried about where you're going to be living in a month. You're worried about all of those different things. And I think what's sort of emerged over the last half of the season, at least, is there are some coaches who I'd say figure they're going with Bill, and there are other coaches that are trying to stay here. And that's with the backdrop. And again, like Gerard Mayo can't help what people think. And I think that's part of the whole dynamic. But if you want to say like there's a Bill faction and a Gerard faction, that's what it is that like there's just people who are sort of, I think, lining up their futures because that's the way it works when you've got a team that spent, half the season circling the drain and looking at the exit.
All right, so you know the staff pretty well.
Yeah.
Divide it then. Who do you think are the Mayo people?
Oh, I don't. That'd be tough to like go through it guy by guy, but like I think Gerard would definitely be open to keeping Bill O'Brien around as the offensive coordinator. I think like Gerard and Steve Belichick are actually really close, believe it or not. Like that's real. Like that's a very real relationship. That's not weird or awkward or anything else. Like Gerard and Steve have a really good relationship is my understanding. And I'm just like looking at the staff list now. I think that there's a decent amount of guys who would go with Bill. Mike Pellegrino, I think, would go with Bill. Vinny Cincinnati would go with Bill.
That's what I say.
So, like, I think that there are guys that are Bill loyalists that I think would say, okay, I don't know where Bill's going, but if it's the Chargers, I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to go with him. And then there are other people that aren't. Like, I think, like, Joe Judge would probably go with Bill. Like,
of course he would.
Well, they're not having him back here.
I think.
I don't think he's going to be allowed back.
So you can kind of look down the list and make educated guesses on where each guy is going to go.
I can see him like elevating DeMarcus Covington to like DC. And that's a guy that's trending upward.
Yeah, no, he's definitely like, I'd say, if you want to break down the staff, he's definitely one of the guys where the arrow's pointing up on his career.
Right.